You won't believe what happened on a quiet evening at the Harper family farm. Their peaceful night, feeding animals, turned into a nightmare when a neighborhood HOA enforcer, one sharp-tongued woman named Linda, stormed into their barn and kicked Emily, who was 6 months pregnant. Yeah, that actually happened. The barn went silent, except for Emily's gasp as she doubled over, clutching her belly, and her husband, Mark, froze in disbelief. What started as a routine night quickly spiraled into a showdown nobody expected, and their alpaca, Bella, stepped in like the unlikely hero of the story. Mark rushed to Emily's side, heart pounding, hands trembling, trying to make sense of what just happened. Linda, the self-appointed neighborhood sheriff, was ranting about community standards, threatening to call reinforcements if they didn't comply. Problem was, the Harpers had zero HOA agreement. Their land was officially zoned agricultural for generations. A fact Linda stubbornly ignored. She marched around the barn, pointing fingers at goats, the barn's faded paint, and especially Bella, the golden brown alpaca she claimed was some kind of exotic threat. Emily, despite the shock and pain, tried to stay calm, pressing a hand to her belly and telling Mark she was okay. But her eyes betrayed the panic underneath, and that's when Bella stepped up. The alpaca, usually calm and gentle, approached Linda with ears perked and a steady, protective gaze that said, "Back off." Linda clearly wasn't expecting an animal to block her path, and when she tried to shove Bella aside, the alpaca sidestepped effortlessly, letting out a sharp huff like a silent warning. You could almost hear the tension snap in the air. Just as things threatened to get uglier, a local deputy showed up, called by a neighbor who sensed trouble. Linda immediately flipped the story, claiming she'd been attacked, that Emily was involved, even accusing the Harpers of unleashing Bella on her. But the deputy, calm and sharp, listened carefully. He watched the security footage, Mark handed over shaky, but clear enough, showing Linda barging in and kicking Emily unprovoked. With the evidence stacking up, Linda's claim started to crumble. What followed was a legal battle that tested the Harpers' resolve. Linda tried every trick in the book, filing baseless violation notices about fence height, barn color, even the goat's noise. But Mark and Emily had their facts straight, backed by official zoning records and a stubborn community that wouldn't stand for intimidation. At a tense hearing, the footage and witnesses dismantled Linda's authority. The officials sided with the Harpers, affirming their right to farm free from HOA overreach. Linda's reputation took a nosedive. The HOA distanced itself, and rumors swirled about her forced sale of her own home to cover legal fees. Meanwhile, life on the Harper farm slowly returned to normal. Emily gave birth to a healthy baby boy they named Oliver, whose laughter soon filled the fields where Bella and the goats roamed. The alpaca remained Emily's silent guardian, a living symbol of unexpected strength standing firm against cruelty. But here's the twist: just when the Harpers thought it was over, a thick envelope marked with the HOA logo arrived in their mailbox, filled with new accusations. The battle might have been won, but the war for their peace was far from over. So, what do you think? Was Linda just an overzealous neighbor trying to protect her community, or a bully abusing power? Should property rights trump HOA rules? Or do we all have to play by the book, no matter what? Drop your thoughts below. Have you ever faced a conflict like this? Let's talk about where justice ends and control begins. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more real stories that'll make you question what you thought you knew.